Anjana. So in the previous class, we had completed till question number 3 from exercise 1.1 GST. So today we will start with question number 4 without wasting our time. Oh. Hello, hi, welcome to VIDYAVARDHINI tutorial Chennai. I hope my voice is audible now. There was some issue with my mic. So in the
Am I audible now? Okay, in the fourth question, we have to construct a table. Find the amount of bill for the following intrastate transaction of goods and services. They have given the MRP, that means the price of goods they have given, discount percent and CGST amount they have given. See, in the question they have mentioned that the transaction is within the state, that is intrastate transaction means the transaction is within the state. That means CGST is equal to SGST. Now, in the first step we have to calculate the discount value. That is MRP amount they have given, discount percent they have given. To calculate the discount value, first we need to subtract this discount percent with 100%. That means discount value is equal to 100 minus 30, which is equal to 70. So discount value for 12,000 amount is 70 divided by 100 into 12,000, which is equal to 8,400. This is 100 minus 70. Sorry, 100 minus 30 is 70. For discount value, 100% minus discount percent, that is 100 minus 30, that is 70 divided by 100 into the MRP is 12,000. So the answer is 8,400. In the same way, we have to calculate the discount value for the rest of the amount. That is for MRP 15,000, discount percent is 20 means, so for the discount value is 100 minus 20, which is equal to 80%. So 80 divided by 100 into 15,000, which is equal to 12,000. So, and next for 9,500, discount percent is 30. That means 100 minus 30 is 70. 100 minus 30 is 70. 70 divided by 100 into 9,500, which is equal to 6,650. And for MRP 18,000, sorry, it is 18,000. The discount percent is 40. That means 100 minus 40 is 60. 60 divided by 100 into 18,000 is equal to 10,800. Here CGST percent they have given 6%, 9%, 14% and 2.5%. Now we have to convert this to rupees. That means 6%. If we want to convert this to rupees, we have to multiply 6% with 8,400, the discount value. That is 6 divided by 100 into 8,400, which is equal to 504. 84 into 6 is 504. In the same way, we have to calculate the rest of the things. That is, for 9%, 9 divided by 100 into 12,000, which is equal to 1080. And for 14%, 14 divided by 100 into 6,650, which is equal to 931. And for 2.5 into 10,800, which is equal to 270. 2.5 into 10,800 divided by 100, which is equal to 270. And the SGST amount is same as CGST amount, because since it is an intrastate transaction, SGST is equal to CGST. That means if CGST is 504, SGST is also 504. CGST is 1080, then SGST is also 1080. If CGST is 931 and SGST is 931. If CGST is 270, then SGST is also 270. So for in the next step, in the last step, we have to calculate the total value. So total value is equal to discount value plus CGST plus SGST. That means so discount value is 8,400 plus CGST is 504 and SGST is also 504. So the final value is 9408. So again in the next step, 12,000 plus 1080 plus 1080. So the answer is 14160. Again for 6,650 plus, that is a discount value plus CGST plus SGST, 931 plus 931. The final answer is 8512. And finally for 2.5%, the discount value is 10800 plus CGST is 270 and SGST is also 270. So the final answer is 11,340. So in the question, we have to find the total amount of the bill. So the total amount of the bill is, we have to add up all this. We have to add 9,408 plus 14,160 plus 8,512 and finally 11,340. The final total answer, total amount is 43,420 is the final answer. Please take the screenshot so that we can continue with the next question. Hello, Nishant. I'm not getting your question. GST is, yes, GST is imposed on discounted value, not on market price. Can we jump on to the next question? I hope your doubt is clear. Okay, Nishan. You are always welcome. Okay, we'll jump on to the next question. So for the next question, only a small change is needed. In the question, for the same given data, we have to calculate the interstate transaction. The previous question was intrastate transaction, that is the transaction is within the state, and in the next question the same data is applicable, for the same table we have to calculate interstate transaction. See, we already know that for interstate transaction, that means the transaction is between two different states. CGST is not applicable. The only thing applicable is IGST. That means here a small change is needed. IGST is equal to 2 into CGST. So here 6% into 2, and here again for IGSTs, so 9% into 2, 14 into 2, and 2.5 into 2. Instead of calculating both CGST and IGST, here a small change is needed. Let the CGST table as it is. Here I will change IGST. So that means 502 into 504. That means 8010. So 101008 is the IGST amount. You can calculate the rest of the thing by multiplying it by 2. Please calculate all this by yourself so that we can save the time, and we'll jump on to the next question. Here, instead of CGST plus IGST, we can write discounted value plus IGST. So the answer doesn't change. Here 504 plus 504 becomes yes, only central government gets the tax, but it is mentioned as IGST amount. Later on, the central government divides the amount to both the states. The whole tax will goes to here. That means if the IGST is 1008 rupees, means the complete tax goes to central government. Later on, it will give some of the amount to both the states that are involved in interstate transaction. The percentage is different for different states. It is not clear as CGST and IGST. It depends on goods and services. I hope it's clear. So, in the calculation of total value, the values doesn't change, only the steps. There is a slight change in the steps, and the total amount is 43,420 itself. I hope this question is clear. Okay, I'll wrap this. We'll jump on to the next question. The next question is, a dealer in Mumbai supplied some identical items at the following prices. To a dealer in Delhi. Find the total amount of bill. Rate per item in rupees. Quantity, number of items, discount percent, and SGST. So rate per item is 180, 260, 310, 175, 10, 20, 30, 20. Discount percent is nil for this, 20 and 30. SGST is 9% for all. See, I am not going to solve this question completely. You people have to solve this. This is because this is similar to the previous question. First, construct the table. Before that, we have to find the discount value. That is discounted percent is equal to 100 minus discount percent. And then here, read the question carefully. A dealer in Mumbai supplied some identical items to a dealer in Delhi. That means it is an interstate transaction. That is, the transaction goes between two different states. So, SGST is not applicable. Here the only tax is applicable, that is IGST. Here they have given the SGST percent, that means so IGST is equal to 2 into SGST. That is Nishant, my timings is 9:30 to 10 to 10:30 goes. Every day I will be live at 9:30 p.m. So 9 into 2, which is equal to 18% is the IGST amount. So now we have got the IGST percent. And please do the rest of the things by yourself. It is similar as the previous problem. If you have any doubts, you can WhatsApp me on my number 9591839966. This is my WhatsApp number. No calls, only WhatsApp. If you have any doubts, please WhatsApp me. And please leave your comments in the comment section. Can we jump on to the next question? The next question is, unique traders Delhi provided the following services to Miss Geeta Trading Company in Agra, UP. Find the amount of bill. Number of services, cost of each service in rupees. Here they have given the GST percent, not SGST or CGST. Number of items 8, 12, 10, 16. Cost of each service is in rupees is 680, 320, 260 and 420. 5, 12, 18, 12. See here again, even this question is also similar to the previous question. Here there is a small change. They have given the GST percent. Which question? Previous question. I will solve all the questions, Ishant. Sorry, Nishant. I will solve all the questions. If you still have any doubts, you can WhatsApp me. I'll solve one by one. See, here they have given the GST percent. Here in this question, GST is equal to IGST. That means if GST is 5%, here IGST also 5. If GST is 12, IGST is also 12. GST is 18 means the IGST percent is also 18. And GST is 12 means IGST is also 12. As same as the previous question, please try to solve even this question so that we can save more time, so that we can solve all the, complete the exercise. We'll skip the similar problems. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section, or else you can directly WhatsApp me. Please try to solve this question by yourself. I have given the hint. Can you jump on to the next question? Can you jump on to the next question, or should I stop here for today? The next question is, find the total amount of the following. Note, 20% discount is allowed on an article if $80 or more such articles are purchased Hello Pranav. article market price in rupees, quantity GST. For article A and B they have given. For article A, market price is 180 and for article B, market price is 120. Quantity is 120 and 50. GST is 5% and 12%. See, read the question carefully. Find the total amount of the following. Note, 20% is allowed on an article if 80 or more such articles are purchased. If the articles are if the quantity of the articles is more than 80 means, then the 20% of discount is applicable. That means here for article A, given market price is 180, quantity is 120. Here discount of 20% is applicable because the quantity is 120. Which is greater than 80. So the discount percent is 20%. So discount on each article is equal to 20 divided by 100 into 180. This is only for article A, which is equal to 36. That means we have to subtract this 36 from 180. That is 180 minus 36 is 144. That means the selling price is equal to 180 minus 36, which is equal to 144 is the selling price instead of 180. So the total value is equal to 144 into 120. That is, I will explain once again. The discount is applicable only for article A, not for article B. The selling price for article B is same, that is 120 rupees. So total value is equal to 120 into 144, which is equal to 17,280. So GST is 5% of total value, which is equal to GST is equal to 17,280 into 5% means into 5 divided by 100. Which is equal to 864. So total amount is equal to total value plus GST. Which is equal to 17,280 plus 864, which is equal to 18,144. Don't get confused. This 120 is the quantity of the article A. We have calculated only the total price of article B, not both. In the same way, we have to calculate the total value of article B also. Here for article B, the discount is not applicable because the quantity is less than 80. So only a small change is needed. For article B, the selling price remains the same. That means 120 into the quantity is 50. That means 60,000. Sorry, 6,000. And the GST is 6,000 into 12 divided by 100. So which is equal to 720. So total amount is equal to 6,000 plus 720, which is equal to 6,720. And therefore final bill is equal to total value of article A plus total value of article B, that is 18,144 plus 6,720, which is equal to 24,864. So the final bill is 24,864. So this is the final answer. Hope you are all understood. So today we will stop for here. We will continue with the next question tomorrow. If you have any doubts, please write in the comment section. so that we can solve in the next class. Okay, thank you all. I'll wind up for today. Please be online tomorrow at sharp 9:30 p.m. Thank you all. Bye bye. Is that so?